Behind the big storylines and fan-favorite cops is a graveyard of characters who came, caused chaos, and were never seen again. Some broke our hearts, some made us furious, and some made us wonder, where did they even go? In this video, we'll unveil what actually happened to every one-time character in the series. Katie Barnes, Season 3, Episode 11.
Do you know who your TO is yet?
I think his name is Bradford.
Oh, he was my TO. He's great. You will learn so much.
What?
He can be intense. But don't worry, if you find yourself in a self-doubt spiral, I'm always around.
Thank you.
Rookie sit in front row. That's right.
Katie Barnes came in Season 3, Episode 11 as one of the new recruits. She was paired with Tim Bradford. From the start, it was clear she was nothing like Lucy Chen. Katie had a military background. She was strong, serious, and well-trained. She had seen the worst side of the world and could not look past it. For her, every situation was a mission. Every person looked like a threat. Bradford saw himself in her. He had felt the same way when he came back from war. Civilian life felt strange to him too, but someone had helped him find balance. That is why he trained Katie in a different way than Lucy. Lucy felt that deeply, and it created a feeling of jealousy in her. Lucy needed to be tougher. Katie needed to be softer. She had to learn that not everyone was dangerous, but Katie was still living in a soldier's mind. The police job did not take her out of it. It kept her inside it. Tim wanted her to stay. He believed she could do it, but Katie knew she was not ready. In the end, she left the LAPD. She wanted time to heal. She never came back, but her story stayed with the fans. Harrison Novak, Season 7, Episode 4.
Sorry to keep you waiting. How can I help?
Yeah, no probs. Look, I know you're a very busy guy, so I will skip the foreplay. I was super impressed with how you handled my case back in the day, and I find myself in a bit of fresh legal jeopardy.
How bad are we talking?
So I don't like to use that word, bad.
Harrison Novak appeared in Season 7, Episode 4, Darkness Falling. He was already a name tied to trouble. In the past, he was charged for a violent assault, but got released with the help of Wesley back when Wesley was a defense lawyer. That freedom gave him the chance to become something far worse. The episode began with a massive car crash on a Los Angeles freeway. In the wreckage, a woman was found badly injured and locked in a car trunk. The search for answers led straight to Novak. Piece by piece, it became clear he was not just dangerous. He was a serial killer. Novak never tried to hide behind excuses. He spoke as if morals were meaningless and laws were only for weak people. His words made it clear he saw himself above everyone else. This was not a man who made mistakes. This was a man who planned, owned his violence, and enjoyed the control it gave him. However, by the end of the episode, Novak was caught, but his crimes had already made their mark, and he stood out as one of the coldest one-time villains in The Rookie. Bill August, Season 4, Episode 20.
Tell me.
Cops have a possible location on Ilya. Near the aquarium. We're heading there now. What do you want us to do?
Get there first and put him down.
It could get messy.
Messy I can clean. Ilya isn't dead before the cops get there. We're all going to prison.
I expect you're here to apologize.
For what?
Bill August appeared in the episode Enervo. He worked inside the CIA's Los Angeles office. At first, he seemed like a quiet official who did not want to get involved. LAPD Commander Gray and Agent Matt came to him with a link between a string of bombings and the CIA. Bill gave short answers and acted like he would look into it. It looked like he was just being careful, but Bill's part in the story was much bigger. He was tied to a secret CIA plan called Operation Enervo. This mission used locals from other countries to attack their own cities so the CIA would not have to. One of these recruits was Ilya Sokurov. The CIA left him behind, and he blamed Bill for it and for the death of his family. Ilya came to Bill's house, stole a hairbrush, and used it to expose him. Bill tried to cover his tracks and even ordered his team to kill Ilya, but his plan failed. In the end, the LAPD arrested Bill with proof of his role in the cover-up, and that's how his story ended. He never came back to The Rookie, but he was remembered as the CIA insider who was exposed in a single episode. Corey Harris, Season 3, Episode 7.
Wow. That was invigorating. 72 hours of silence. You guys should try it. Now, would you want to ask me?
Putz.
Corey Harris was once a child star with millions of fans. Who once had millions of fans? John Nolan even remembered watching him years ago while his own son was in the hospital. But Corey's fame did not last. His acting career ended and he started teaching acting classes. That is when things turned dark. Corey began calling himself the Prophet and built a cult named the Worthy from his students. They were not just followers, they were his thieves. He later used some of them to commit robberies, including one where they stole a Charlie Chaplin replica statue for his home. The cult's reach was wide. Jackson West learned his friend was one of Corey's students and had been arrested for a robbery. Corey also helped a serial killer, Dan Marcy, act nicer in court, hoping to help him avoid conviction. It did not work. Corey's real dream was still fame. He wrote a bad script with his old co-star and even tried to steal it from her. Soon after, she went missing. Blood was found, but Corey's mother took the blame. He walked free. In the end, his past caught up with him. During a live stream to his cult, Corey was attacked and killed. His death was brutal and lived for the world to see, ending the twisted life of the Prophet forever. Charlotte Luster, Season 3, Episode 7.
Luster, you played childhood sweethearts for 8 seasons on Paul's Place, and now I hear you've become partners in real life.
You know, Robin, when you grow up with someone on TV, it bonds you.
Charlotte Luster was a child actor who worked with Corey Harris in his famous TV show. Unlike Corey, she walked away from the spotlight and lived a normal life. But years later, she crossed paths with him again when they started working together on a movie script called The Worthy. At first, no one wanted the script. It was too long and badly written. But after Corey's cult nearly staged a mass suicide over his strange alien prophecy, he used the event to pitch the script again. This time there was interest. That's when Corey betrayed Charlotte. He tried to sell the script without giving her any credit. She threatened to sue him. Soon after, Charlotte disappeared. Later, her car turned up at the airport with blood inside the trunk. The blood matched hers. Around the same time, Corey's mansion was found with blood in the bathroom, but Corey was missing. Later, he was spotted at a silent retreat in Malibu. His story about being there didn't match the facts. Before police could charge him, Corey's mother confessed to killing Charlotte. Video showed her driving Charlotte's car, and the DA charged her. Corey went free, though no one believed he was truly innocent. Charlotte's body was never found, but the evidence showed she was likely murdered. Her death became another dark story connected to Corey Harris, and no one was ever truly punished for it. Ruth Harper, Season 7, Episode 17.
I'm not fussing.
Ruth, I got here as fast as I could.
Mom?
Oh, hi, dear. Are you okay?
Yeah.
You sounded so scared on the phone.
I was. You two are friends? Did you know this?
No,
Best of friends, as a matter of fact.
but you would know if you ever called.
I don't like any of this. Me neither.
Ruth Harper appeared only once in The Rookie. In Season 7, Episode 17, Mutiny and the Bounty. She is Nyla Harper's mother, and her story starts when she becomes the victim of a scam that almost cost her home. Some criminals fooled her into sending them money, which put her in big money trouble. Her mother called Nyla for help, and Angela Lopez joined her. They even got their mothers to help catch the scammers. And then they found out Ruth and Angela's mother were already close friends, which made the whole thing funny. By the end of the episode, the scam is stopped, Ruth's home is safe, and her bond with Nyla is shown in a warm and caring way. She never returns to the series, but in her one appearance, Ruth brings both heart and light comedy to the story. Richard Dormer, Season 5, Episode 9.
She experienced exactly what she forced my sister to experience. 43 minutes of terror, and then darkness.
What do you mean?
Where she was abducted, where they held her, and where she died. It took...
Richard Dormer appears only once in The Rookie Season 5, Episode 8, The Collar. He is behind a series of deadly bombings in Los Angeles. His anger comes from losing his sister years ago when she was kidnapped overseas. He blames a law firm for wasting time debating the ransom instead of paying it. In his mind, that delay cost her life. Richard targets former lawyers from that firm. He straps bombs to their necks and forces them to drive, making it seem like they could survive if they follow his orders. In truth, the bombs are set to go off no matter what. One victim dies before the bomb squad can help. Another escapes, giving police a lead. When caught, Richard stays calm and even tries to trick the officers about the last bomb. But Juarez sees through it and saves the victim. Richard is arrested, ending his story in the same episode. Well guys, that's all about the magic of one-time characters. Tell us which one you love or hate the most in the comment section. We'll be back soon with another rookie recap. Until then, subscribe to our channel and stay tuned for more videos.